hair be so crazy, like, I'm gonna have to, get it cut and shit, man. It's freaking all over. Yeah, man, that shit is crazy, dude. Yeah, man, but hey, dude, now that the barbers are open in Georgia again, yo. What you just watched, if you missed the original release, was the Georgia Corona cut that I filmed 512 days ago. Since then, this pandemic no doubt has turned our worlds upside down, affected every human on this planet, and undoubtedly my hair has grown. All I can keep thinking about is,
you killed my father. Prepare to die.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. These are tough times that I hope will force us to come together to do what we need to do to get out of this pandemic. I want to talk more about my experience through this pandemic and how it's affected me, but right now, it's time to chop the mop. It's Georgia Corona cut time. Welcome back to the final installment of this Corona Cut series. It took me a long time to feel comfortable enough to go sit for a haircut, among so many other things. And all jokes aside, I do want to talk about my experience so far through this pandemic. If you don't want to hear it, cool, you can watch something else. If you don't agree with something I say, leave it in the comments. And if you or anyone you love has had a similar experience or you want to share your own, leave that in the comments too. The more we can talk about this in a constructive, productive way, the faster we're going to get back to the way life used to be, or at least closer to it. Now, this isn't going to be a political video. I'm not going to tell you what I think you should or shouldn't do. But I will say this. Be smart and do your part. Let's get into it. The last year and a half has been unlike any other in my lifetime. From the lockdowns, travel restrictions, businesses and schools closing, concerts, sporting events canceled, frequent PCR tests to make sure I hadn't contracted the virus. It's been a lot to deal with. I was self-quarantined and, like so many of us, was unable to see my loved ones for a long time, some of whom I still haven't been able to see since this all began. These circumstances have forced me to reflect and relearn so much about myself, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. Needless to say, it's been some heavy stuff. A lot has changed since that first Corona Cut video, and while we've come a long way, we're still very much in this pandemic. Fortunately now, with the availability of safe and effective vaccines, and many of us knowing how to mitigate and limit the spread, so many lives are being saved that would have otherwise been lost. Losing someone to this virus is devastating and upsetting. When it hits you on a personal level, the severity and the reality of what we're living through is immediately put into perspective. This video is dedicated to my friend Alex, who was sadly and unexpectedly taken by this horrible virus. He was adventurous, vibrant, a positive energy that will never be forgotten. This is for Alex, his wife, his family, and everyone who was lucky enough to know him. This has been an exhausting and a trying time for me, as I'm sure for so many of you. But we adapt and we get stronger when we work together. We do what's necessary and responsible to protect ourselves and the people we love. We can all be heroes if we act like heroes. This experience has shown me and continues to show me just how fragile life is and to cherish every moment. We won't always see eye to eye, but we can always meet in the middle to do what's right. We can and will get through this. I believe that. And with everything going on around the world, combined with this global pandemic, now more than ever, we need to come together, pull together to get us all out of this nightmare. Stay safe out there, be smart, do your part, and I hope to see you all in the next one.